It's time. You knew it was coming. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my due diligence as a One Piece enjoyer to get you to sign up and watch One Piece in 2023. Let's get started. Just face to face real quick. You need to watch One Piece and I'm going to tell you why. Peak Fiction. You hear this a lot. I'm living proof it is, right? You see this. The legendary brim that was New York Anime Con. You see the One Piece frame, Ace and Luffy poster thing, and you see the Ace and Luffy shirt from the God Selection. I don't remember the shirt brand. Fuck it. Point is, I'm here today to get you to watch One Piece. One Piece is peak. There's no debate. Dragon Ball fans, Bleach fans, Naruto fans, you guys are in shambles. And believe it or not, I used to think Naruto was like top tier. That's the show that got me into anime in the beginning. After like being forced by these like One Piece drones to watch through One Piece and catch up, I get it, bro. I've been reawakened. It's insane. It just catches up to you and then eventually you're just addicted. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Oh, so long. Listen, One Piece is not meant to be watched in a fucking day. I know there's some insane fucking anime fans out there who like to binge the entire show. They want to watch the entire show in a day. Relax. We have lives outside, okay? One Piece is about the journey from seeing a rookie kid achieve his dreams. There's a whole world, and we're going to get into the world in a second, but let me just start this. Yes, the pacing's terrible. Yes, they recap a lot, but the point is they're uploading it weekly. They're making the episodes weekly on a week-by-week basis. You know, I'd rather have that than have to watch a fake, not even relevant story plot.
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy. Get your goddamn ugly ass on.
Going back to the world building, right? World building is the most important part about One Piece because let me ask you a question. All the Naruto fans, all the DBC fans,
gun to the back of your head.
Name 5 places besides the main areas or spots he'd be in. Like for Naruto, name 5 places besides Konoha that you can vividly remember. And don't you fucking lie to me. You could probably name 3 or 4. Valley of the End. It's called Valley of the End. I just looked it up. Valley of the End. Maybe the Sand Village, the Cloud Village, maybe. And don't give me the bullshit of Pain's hideout, the Akatsuki hideout. The fuck out of here with that, man. DBZ. What can you name? Maybe the Tournament of Power Arena. Fucking Earth. Heaven. Yeah, that's like 3 places. But with One Piece, they do such a good job vividly showing and describing and making artistic places. I don't really know, but it's really fire how they do it. It's a lot easier for them because it's just all islands, but each island can be like vividly described and remembered down to a specific detail, and it's so crazy. You got Windmill Village, where Luffy originally started at. 2, there's Long Island, which by the way is one of my favorite arcs. Fuck you if you hate the Foxy Pirates. Foxy Pirates, one of my favorite characters of the show. Long Island, where everything on the island is extremely long. They have long neck horses, long trees, long everything. But they had the Davy back fight. That shit was fire. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. You have Punk Hazard, a scientific island owned by the government, split in half, forced to be half fire, half ice, because 2 of the biggest powerhouses in the military, the Marines or the Navy, whatever the fuck they're referred to, fought there a week straight and changed everything on that island for good. Drum Island, Chopper's mainland, peak character, literally a frozen island at the end of it. They turned the snow into a cherry blossom tree. Wano Kuni, the best arc to date. It's just Japan. I'm sorry. It's just Japan. It's not. I'm sorry. It's nothing else you could say. Skypiea. It's islands in the sky. Literally an island being held up by clouds. It's just they do too much of a good job keeping these islands in your head. You haven't even described half the places that they visited that are important to the plot, progress the story, everything. But you go to Naruto and I can only name like 4 spots. You've probably seen like the Rain Village like 4 times in the show. I can't even remember one building from there. So besides the world building being so fucking amazing, the characters are amazing. Zoro, 3 swords. Who do you know fights with a fucking sword in their mouth? Sanji, a chef with the hands and will beat the shit out you with his legs, bro. Just not fuck up his hand. You know how saucy that dude is? Bro is whooping your ass with his legs, bro. Hit you on a right there. You're like, that shit is crazy. Bro's doing like somersaults, backflips, kickflips, 360 spins in the air, kicking the shit out of you, and will not lay a finger on his hands. Because why? He cooks with his hands, because he's a motherfucking chef. Don't even get me started on peak design Chopper. Chopper, come on. Who doesn't love Chopper? I'm telling you. Who doesn't fucking love Chopper?
Michael!
Jokes aside, all these characters have really, really good backstories that I'm not going to spoil, surprisingly, because backstory is what makes them even more interesting. I think the rawest one besides Chopper was Brooks, skeleton dude. Yeah, and then of course the main character himself, Luffy. You don't think there's a lot of depth into him because he's just a dumbass. Deep down, he's raw as fuck, bro. Like, he doesn't give a fuck who you are, what you stand for. As long as you do you, he's gonna fight for you, no matter what. He's done it for Nami, Robin, for Wano. He doesn't want power, he doesn't want fame. He just wants to be king of the pirates, to be the freest man on the seas, just like the old king of the pirates, Roger. I'm just saying, Luffy's a GOAT. So how did I get into One Piece? Gave it a shot like during the pandemic when I was working. You know, Time to Kill was a front desk job, so I didn't really have nothing to do. My brother's telling me, yo, you gotta watch One Piece, man, for years and years. I gotta give it a shot. You know, at that point, I was just like, you know, I got 2 people telling me to watch One Piece. I got time on my hands, so it's not really an excuse. I might as well just give it a shot. And I'm gonna be honest, best decision I made in my life. The roughest part was just getting to where I wanted to be. Like, I already knew about the gears. I already knew all his fights. I just wanted to get to the good part. And that was the issue with just grinding through the early episodes. It was a show made in, the episodes were from the 90s. Now it's 30 years ahead. I'll do the math real quick. Now we're in Wano and the animations are fucking immaculate. The early episodes are so boring for the fact that it's not in the animation. It's a lot of setting up for later on. You know, you got to get through that chore of like setting up the world for everything to fall into place and be amazing. So how everyone's story connects in some way, shape, or form, and how they all meet Luffy and how they decide to follow Luffy and help him achieve his goal and be a part of the crew. Sometimes those episodes do drag on. I say once you get to the grand line, you pretty much made it to the good part. I don't know why people say Skypiea is trash. Skypiea was fucking fire. Example of like how everything leads up to something, bro. There's like 4 big bad guys, right? The whole point of 400 episodes was to lead up to fight to the level of the big, like the 4 toughest pirates on the sea, right? One of the 4 toughest. And I think they were fighting the toughest of the toughest. By the way, he was also a drag. Thinking about it from that perspective is kind of crazy. You're one of the toughest guys out there on the sea, right? He was building up your army because you're like, fuck it, if nobody can kill me, I'm finna take out this whole world. You've been running shit for a minute. Yeah, you probably in your prime. Next thing you know, some rookie over here beat this shit out your plug. He's over here trying to pick a fight with you. So he pulls up and you don't even know. You don't give a fuck, right? This is where it gets really crazy. One day you out getting drunk because you're just so bored. Next thing you know, the dude who robbed and beat up your plug pulls up and tries to fight you. You drunk out of your mind. But you smack the shit out of him, knock him out. All right, you're like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna take you to my jail. We about to throw a party. You know what? Fuck it. The war's about to happen. We about to go crazy. You call one of your old homegirls who saved you one time. Party's about to start. You going crazy. Your biggest op slides the homegirl, right? Y'all beefing, right? Y'all trying to patch it up. Like, all right, whatever. She pulls up, right? You're trying to hash it out. All right, let's just enjoy the party turn up. Whatever. Fuck it. So next thing you know, you getting reports. Your crew getting beat up. How the fuck you getting beat up? The nigga you threw in jail broke out. He's here with his boys. They fucking your boys up. So now it's gang on gang. Then gang that you beat up like 10 years ago, 12 years ago, their quote unquote ghosts that you swore they died came back from the dead. The dude you fucked up, the rookie, his crew. They also got other niggas from your territory to fuck you up. So you're just like, oh man, fuck. For the entire night, you whooping these niggas asses. Mind you, you using your powers to hold this island up. You holding this island up to go to your territory. So your homegirl's like, I know this nigga. Hold up. This nigga beat up my kids. You're like, what? Like, all right, so it's a competition. Matter of fact, I didn't even tell you, beat up your homegirl's kids, and he put up with 2 other rookies who got a name for themselves. So 3 of them, 12 samurais, who were rolling with some dude you beat up like years ago, who's the only person who could match you at that time. And plus the right-hand man of like those rookies, right? So you're getting jumped all night, 24 hours. 24 hours. You gotta stand up there using your powers to hold up the fucking island so you don't just drop it into the ocean and kill yourself with it and kill everybody there. So you're like, all right, fuck it. You want to run my fade back? Come on. 24 hours straight poking you up. You got a little scar. They open that scar, right? Boom, you smack them off. Homeboy comes through, extends that scar across your chest. Boom, you smack him up. You push him away, right? Homegirl pulls up. She gets teleported away like that. Now it's just back to you. You getting jumped. Mind you, them boys got your own blood. I didn't even tell you. Dude has a kid. Your own kid says, fuck you. I'm beating you up too. This one rookie got all these people to jump you all night. Tell me that's not crazy. Tell me that's not fucking crazy. And you beat his ass like 4 or 5 times and he keeps getting back up. Bro, you pick him up, throw him into the ocean, knowing that's the only way that could kill him. He somehow comes back, rides another fucking dragon. You're the only fucking dragon that's supposed to exist. Pulls up, he pops you. Bah! right in your mouth. He comes back. We're not done. Beat his ass again. You think he's dead. She's like, all right, fuck you. You know what? Time to end the party. Everybody getting smoked. Then you see this nigga come back with the rays of God himself, straight out of a Looney Tune book. Start whooping your ass again. And after that, it's over. You lost, bro. You got jumped all night and you finally lost. Tell me that's not perfection in its form. One Piece is amazing. Please give it a shot. Thank you guys for watching though. I got a couple more videos. This one was kind of late because a couple of reasons, but I got another video planned up and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.